What's going on? My name is Antoine, and in this video, I'm going to be going over how I made an app in about 30 minutes using a couple prompts using Lovable. I'm going to go over what Lovable is and also Cursor and why I used it. Basically, what inspired me to do this video is this comment right here on my video I posted 2 weeks ago from Party All the Time. Basically saying instead of using V0 code and just V0 code I used in this video, he told me to use Windsurf and Claude, and so basically it'll help flesh out the software, help with the front end, and yeah. In this video, I'm gonna mute it real quick. I had like this PRD template, so if you want to go back and I'm gonna link it above, kind of go through and read that. Basically, what I prompted, and this is what it came out with. Like, it doesn't look very good at all. Pictures aren't there. Just this background looks kind of tacky, like it was made in like the 2000s. Just doesn't look good at all. It didn't even function well at all. Then if I come here, like that's why the video took so long. I'm sitting there trying to prompt it, and it didn't really change much. So I decided I'm gonna redo the video. Let me go ahead and close this. Thank you again for the comment. But pretty much, that's what I'm starting here. But first, actually, let me explain what Lovable is. I'm kind of using documentation to help me. Basically, Lovable is a AI app, AI-powered platform to make anyone can create a full stack web application without code. Obviously, this is a new concept. Plenty of people, plenty of teams and apps you know and love start using this. Canva, WordPress, like everyone has AI, so it's like you might as well use it, because it's only going to help you. So it's going to help you so much as a developer, someone who's wanting to get into business without having to pay hundreds of people, 10 people to make things. You can can essentially be every role on a team by yourself up until a certain point, right? Because at a certain point, AI isn't going to be able to do all the, like, it's not going to be able to do like finances and all that, but it will take care of the app up until a certain extent. As long as you know what you're doing, providing it with the right info. So, like all this stuff is mature. Like this has been out. I'm guessing it's been out for a while. It's gonna always mature. But yeah, like I haven't had any problems with any of this stuff. Front end looks really nice on the first go, but it's because I gave it like a very descriptive PRD, which I'll go into. Authentication, which I will do in this video actually a little bit. It shouldn't take very long. We'll see how long it takes. Then I'll just speed it up so the video isn't like 50 minutes long. Backend endpoints, deployment, collaboration, yeah. And what I really want to show is basically if you're familiar with like V0 and all that, Lovable is just a better version of that. It has everything you would want out of an AI editor. So let's go to this is what I wanted to show. Let me see where it's at. They have like this. You can use Figma files, so it'll copy your exact style that you want. Visual edit, which allows you to come in here, and I'll show that off. Knowledge files, I'll also show this off. There was here we go, prompting. Okay. Prompting 101, prompting library. I did have it pulled up. Now I lost it. Best practice. Okay. This time I'll show. I'm gonna go through this real quickly. So essentially, this is what you want to study when you get into Lovable, and I'll kind of just run down most of it. This will help you maximize the most out of AI while using this, because if you don't do this, your code's not gonna turn out as good as you want. So there's a knowledge file, again, which I'll show. Pretty much, you want to provide, I personally wouldn't give it a product vision, PRD, because you can do that in one of the entries. You basically get 5 entries, which I'll show really quick. So you get these entries here. You can do 5, you get 5 credits a day. Like today I've used 2. And so I'm going to use the 2 and then try and use my last, I should be easily use my last 3 to set up my database, which is Supabase, open source, Postgres database. But essentially, I got to this point using 5 entries. And I basically start up giving this one giant PRD. Like I said, I go more into this in my other video, explaining what PRD is and all of that. But this just helps document each feature and all of that to get a good start. And like, okay, this is what key features. These are the features I need to have, core function. Yeah. So let's go back to this really quickly. I know I'm kind of all over the place right now, but you're gonna understand why. So, you want to have, this is really nice. You can auto-generate a knowledge file. You can pretty much create some things and then go back to your settings on here and say, boom, come here. Like I say, it's 2 out of 5 credits. Come to settings. And then the knowledge base file is talking about. Come to your Lovable, I believe. Knowledge, okay. And then you can set project rules or best practices, coding style preferences. This is if you have a coding background. If you know, like, you like using camel case or anything else. Or style sheet, which is what I use. Basically saying, use these colors, use this box sizing rules, use these heights and lengths and all that. Not color, I didn't use colors for this, but I use a CSS reset, which just makes my website look good on any browser, all of that. So look up CSS reset, copy one of them. And so if I go back, prompting best practices. Essentially use natural language. Tell the AI exactly what you want it to do and be specific with your page names so it knows. Add guardrails, tell it what not to do, because if you don't, it's gonna get anything that's similar to that or any mention of a dashboard. It'll touch, but say, "Oh yeah, dashboard, but I don't want you to touch the dashboard features for this user," or something like that. And don't try and tell it to do a bunch of things at once. Do like 1 or 2 things, really just like one thing, unless the 2 things are related to each other. Roles, tell what roles you want to edit, because that's important. You don't want a role to accidentally get the same features as another role if that wasn't your intention. Chat mode. Chat mode allows you to make edits without editing the code. So you can see what it would look like. Okay, cool, I want to implement this. And you can plan. You can have AI suggest ways for you to do. So you can pretty much brainstorm ideas and stuff inside of the editor, which is really nice. And then come here and look at all this. Common pitfalls. Connect to base after the front end is stable. That's why I'm now connecting to the database, because my front end isn't a good enough point. Visual edit, again, I'll show that. Pretty much you can edit text, color, fonts, and all. You don't have to set a thing like change my background color to red and use up one of your credits. You only want to use your credits once you know what you want to change in your code. And again, that's why that first one should be your PRD, because it's going to create all these pages and everything for you and make everything very specific. And if it messes something up, you can go through and change those small little things, and you don't have to worry about spending credits on the colors or the fonts or the layout. Get up with version control. Yeah, you can do this as well. Have I ever edited as a commit? Oh, yes, let's say because you hook it up to your GitHub Each time you make an edit, it's gonna send it and save it to your commit it to your GitHub. If you don't know what GitHub is, don't worry about it. It just saves your code in the cloud, pretty much. Your project, I mean, it saves your project in the cloud. Then you can go to GitHub to see the files. Yeah, that's the main things. Now I'm kind of just go through here. Like I said, I made this about 5 entries. I only done these 2 entries today. It's pretty much, I'm setting up Supabase. And essentially what I did is I created, you come over here, you can set up Supabase. You pretty much just follow what it says, right? Set it up here. And I came down here to database. You can set up tables. You can always go to a video on Supabase because there's a lot. It's simple, but you'll learn as you watch me create it. Like this authentication, this is what I did previously, like before I even started this recording. I made this file, not file, I just added a user. Super easy. Email, password, saved it here. So now I can create a system. I can test it by logging into this user essentially. So let me go ahead and close this real quick. In this, let's go back to this. I can do all that here, send it back here. So I created that. Now it's hooked up. It takes like a minute or two. And so I prompted it to create these tables for me and also create usernames, roles, and avatars. Then I want admins. And I want Pokédex, which I ended up making myself. Let me go ahead and apply these changes real quick. And kind of go, this is where I'm going to spend a lot of my time at, in this API docs. Because after I created this user Pokédex, which is essentially has created that an ID for now, but I'm going to bring in Pokemon cards that are pulled from the packs and store them into user Pokédex. Like I said, logged in users can say Pokemon's Pokédex. So I'm going to make a foreign key after I make, well, we'll see. I'm going to have AI do it and see what it comes up with. I know how I want to set it up, but this is again off the basis that most people watching this are new to coding. They want to not code. But with this, you don't code. You can just add things to it. The power of SQL. Like I can come in here and add tables, all right? All of this is just to visualize it. Just tables. You can come in here, name the table. So let's say I want to name it Pokemon packs. I don't have to do that because Lovable already did this. Well, it doesn't store it though. I don't know. It's a lot, but I just wanted to call it packs, right? Packs to choose from. I'm not gonna save this, but because I'm not sure exactly what I want to enter here yet. But yeah, come here. I already created that. Whatever kind of content you want. So let's say type Pokemon types. You decide what it is. Integer, float. And again, this is why I said I'm not gonna go into it because there's a lot to go into, and like if I explained what each of these meant, video would take way too long. But yeah, keeping import data from CSV. That's what you're into. Go ahead and discard that. Like even I don't want to go into that. Like I understand what a lot of that means, but I'd rather just have AI do it so that it works smoothly with the code I already created. All right, let's see. The user confirmed the SQL, the migration failed. That's not good. This means the user Pokemon table, Pokédex table, which I tried to alter, wasn't created yet. So I actually already created that, which probably isn't the best idea. Only I don't like about this, I don't know if I think it's my code that's causing to do that, but it like refreshes. Also, I just realized we're probably like 20 minutes of the video, and I haven't even showed the actual UI. That is my fault. I'll go and do that real quick. This is why this looks a lot better than what mine did in the last video. Even the ones I currently have, like I have like two other versions of this, one in React and one in C#, and they don't look anywhere as good as these. This is supposed to be, oh, it's because it's messed up right now. Yeah, I ran into a problem. Wait, did I? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I click on it. I didn't see the open back button. Yeah, little skeleton loading. Click on that. That's not supposed to happen. I don't know why it's doing that. Saying card back. Essentially, come in here. It's a little bug. It's supposed to have a button that says save the database, but also that one's kind of glitched. Let's go on here real quick. I don't know why it does that. And obviously, it's not ready to be like put online yet, but it's in a good state. Here we go. Save the Pokédex, return the packs. Essentially, it says it's saved, but the cards are supposed to be displayed here, showing that these are the cards I pulled, which is what I'm currently trying to fix right now. Now I'm going to focus on that, and other stuff I'll worry about later. Okay, just to make things simple, I think I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I don't want it. That's fine. Yeah, it's the only table I had. That's cool. I'm gonna say that user Pokédex does not exist. I want them to create it. Why does it say ask the user if they want to create it? I'm not worried about the user. I want to create it. Um, what? Um, we reviewed the SQL and it looks good. So you're creating this table I can provide you the SQL for. Yes, I'm gonna go and say yes. Create the table. Chat. Yes. Create the table and show me what it would look like. I put it in chat mode so that it doesn't use my credits up. Is it gonna work? Wait, there we go. Take a little bit. I was like, what's that? I don't see any tables in the public schema. Okay, it's created for me. Let's see how that works. Users can only see and manage their own cards. Cool. Press duplicate cards per user. Okay. That's cool. I didn't actually do that. Actually, yeah, I did earlier in the. Cool. Indexes. Store cards. They opened from packs. View the complete Pokédex card. Searching for the card by name. External cards. Boy, that's perfect. Should I just implement it? That looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. That does use a credit. Huh. Okay. Sure. Thought it didn't use a credit. Hmm. Must there's something wrong there. You just want to implement the plan. I don't like that. It definitely is a little bit laggy. Cause I don't know why I clicked implement the plan. I guess it just redoes it because it tells you something and then it does it the second time. The user has confirmed their skill for creating the. Okay. I don't. Let's see if it'll actually do all this stuff, or it's just saying it's gonna do it. Because if it doesn't, then unfortunately I have to just wait, and then I'll post some updates. I have to wait until it gives you 24 hours space because it's 5 a day, so I have to wait until around this time, 11:30 ish tomorrow to continue it. But again, like it's pros and cons. It does suck that you can only use 5. I mean, I could upgrade and pay for it, but I don't like upgrading to things unless it's worth it. Like unless I'm making money back from me spending this every month, it's not worth it. But if I have my thing up and running and users are getting on and buying, and I mean, I'm making money from like ads and stuff on the site or something. Let's say I have like some type of little subscription, then yeah, it's worth it. But so then, like, I'll just wait the 24 hours and then edit that part in. It's like I'm gonna come back. Wait, okay. I mean, it's doing something. I'm sure I'm gonna have to still make some edits, but I like this. I like this a lot. I could look a little better. This ain't bad though. Simple. Can't complain about this. Only I would do is probably add an image or something in the middle and like add Google authentication, GitHub authentication to log in as those. Sign up Google and definitely want to change this. I don't know why that's white. Yeah. Other than that, let's see what it did first. So it created the Pokédex table. I'm gonna trust that that is all the right data you need. Roll up security, view their own cards, insert their own cards into the Pokédex. Delete cards, perfect. Update their own Pokédex. I mean, I don't know about this. I might change some of that, but keep it how it is for now. Print duplicates. It's kind of cool though, because like I most likely will want to edit this code to make like more advanced features, but like it's super simple. Alter, add a constraint. Like it's definitely very simple. In fact, you can do stuff like this, auth ID. Like you kind of just entry into anything. Any data that it has saved, you just access it with a dot and whatever you need. And that's also the super base syntax, I'm pretty sure. Or Postgres. Both of them actually. You just confirmed. Okay. I'm gonna see if it works. Create an auth page. Super base sign in with password and sign up. Update pack opening .tsx. Yeah, I need to see once I log in if it actually works. This client. So this is the plan. Create an auth page. Handles auth shape changes. Oh, this is perfect. Protect routes, update nav bar, Pokédex, search filter logic. Yeah, this looks like exactly everything I wanted. Means the user must be logged in to save cards, add a check for this. Okay. Authentication hook. Yeah, this looks perfect. Why did it say build unsuccessful? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Hold on. Did it still go through? What do you mean build unsuccessful? I don't know why it's talking in third person, saying you want to tell users. That's a bit weird. User connection, authentication, integrate with saving cards to database. Configure their project email templates to disable email confirmation. Oh, okay. So disable email confirmation. Authentication email templates. Let's go and test it real quick. See what happens. It says build failed, but it made this stuff. If that is the case, then I gotta go back and change some stuff. Then I'll just, like I said, I'll just wait till tomorrow and do that. Let's try and log in. Login failed, undefined. Yeah, it made everything, but something failed. So I try signing in with a different account. Oh, actually, it's not even like letting me. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, it tells me the error. See what happened. Oh, there's a lot of errors. Oh, that's not good. Let's see what happened. Yeah, I might end the video here and pick this back up after I figure out what happened tomorrow. And I'm able to edit it some more and get it fully fleshed out and working. But yeah, that was a little setup, kind of explain Lovable. And it looks interesting. I would definitely check it out. I think it's definitely well worth it. I've been enjoying it a lot. But like I said, with AI, you're going to run into some problems like this. And if you have the money, you don't mind spending however much it is. I'm saying, like, that's a lot of money to not be getting anything back. If you want to, 100 credits a month, you got extra money to spare, I would buy it. Especially, like, yeah. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're new.